Welcome back, seekers of truth and wisdom. Today, we embark on a profound journey through one of the most enigmatic books of the Bible, the Book of Revelation. Known for its vivid imagery and complex prophecies, Revelation has fascinated and puzzled scholars and believers alike for centuries. But what does it mean for us today? Stay tuned as we unravel the mystery of Revelation and its significance for our modern world. To understand Revelation, we must first understand its context. Written by the Apostle John during his exile on the island of Patmos, Revelation is a prophetic vision given to him by Jesus Christ. This vision was meant to provide hope and guidance to early Christians facing persecution under the Roman Empire. Imagine living in a time where professing your faith could lead to death. The early Christians needed reassurance that despite the present suffering, God's ultimate plan would prevail. Revelation serves as that beacon of hope, a reminder that God's justice will triumph. Revelation is rich with symbolism, making it both intriguing and challenging to interpret. Let's break down some of the key symbols and their meanings. The seven seals, the seven trumpets, and the seven bowls represent a series of divine judgments. The four horsemen symbolize conquest, war, famine, and death. The beast and the dragon represent the forces of evil. Understanding these symbols helps us grasp the broader message of Revelation. Revelation begins with letters to the seven churches in Asia Minor. Each letter addresses the spiritual state of the church and offers both commendation and correction. For instance, the church in Ephesus is praised for its hard work but admonished for losing its first love. The church in Laodicea is criticized for being lukewarm in its faith. These letters are not just historical messages, but timeless reminders for all believers to stay vigilant and true to their faith. In Revelation 4, John is taken up to the throne room of heaven, where he sees God seated on the throne, surrounded by heavenly beings. This vision emphasizes God's sovereignty and the worship he deserves from all creation. The imagery here is powerful, reminding us that no matter what happens on earth, God is in control and worthy of our praise. A pivotal moment in Revelation is the introduction of the scroll sealed with seven seals. Only the Lamb, Jesus Christ, is found worthy to open it. This scene underscores the central theme of Revelation. Jesus' sacrificial death and resurrection have made him worthy to execute God's plan for history. As each seal is opened, we witness the unfolding of God's judgment and redemption. The opening of the seven seals reveals a series of cataclysmic events. The four horsemen bring conquest, war, famine, and death, signifying the trials that will precede the end times. These horsemen serve as a sobering reminder of the consequences of sin and the urgency of repentance. Yet, amidst these judgments, God offers hope to those who remain faithful. Revelation 7 introduces the 144,000 sealed from the tribes of Israel and a great multitude from every nation. This symbolizes God's inclusive plan of salvation. The message here is clear. God's salvation is available to all who believe, regardless of their background. This vision of unity and worship is a powerful testament to God's grace and mercy. The sounding of the seven trumpets brings forth another series of judgments, each more intense than the previous ones. These trumpets serve as warnings, calling humanity to repentance. The devastation described here is harrowing, yet it highlights the seriousness of sin and the need for divine intervention. Despite the severity of these judgments, God continues to offer opportunities for repentance and redemption. In Revelation 11, we encounter the two witnesses who prophesy for 1,260 days. They represent God's faithful messengers, standing against the forces of evil. Their ministry is marked by miraculous signs and severe opposition, symbolizing the ongoing spiritual battle between good and evil. Their ultimate victory and ascension to heaven affirm God's power and faithfulness. Revelation 12 presents a dramatic scene of a woman clothed with the sun and a dragon poised to devour her child. This imagery represents the cosmic struggle between God's people and the forces of Satan. The woman symbolizes Israel or the church, while the dragon represents Satan. The child's victorious ascension signifies Christ's triumph over evil. This chapter reassures believers of God's ultimate victory and protection. Revelation 13 introduces the beast rising from the sea and the false prophet, symbols of political and religious powers that oppose God. These figures embody the deception and persecution faced by believers. Their temporary power serves as a warning against idolatry and false teachings. Yet Revelation assures us that their defeat is certain. One of the most debated aspects of Revelation is the mark of the beast, a symbol of allegiance to the forces of evil. While interpretations vary, the essence remains the same: a choice between allegiance to God or to worldly powers. This choice has profound implications for our spiritual destiny. Revelation 17 and 18 describe the fall of Babylon, a symbol of worldly corruption and rebellion against God. Babylon's fall signifies the ultimate defeat of evil and the vindication of God's justice. This chapter reminds us that no matter how powerful evil may seem, its end is inevitable. Revelation culminates in the final battle between good and evil, with Christ leading the charge against the forces of darkness. This climactic moment affirms the certainty of Christ's victory and the establishment of his eternal kingdom. It's a powerful reminder that our hope lies in the ultimate triumph of God's plan. Revelation 21 and 22 describe the glorious future awaiting believers, a new heaven and new earth where God dwells with his people. The New Jerusalem symbolizes the perfect eternal relationship between God and his people. It's a vision of hope, where all pain and suffering are eradicated and eternal joy and peace reign. What does all this mean for us today? Revelation is not just a book of distant prophecies, it's a guide for living faithfully in the present. In a world filled with uncertainty and turmoil, Revelation reminds us of God's ultimate control and his promise of redemption. It calls us to remain steadfast in our faith, to resist the temptations of this world, and to live with the hope of Christ's return. The mystery of Revelation is indeed profound, but it carries a timeless message of hope, justice, and eternal victory. As we navigate our lives today, let us hold fast to these truths, finding comfort and strength in God's ultimate plan.